Well, about 15 minutes ago, I get a call from somebody, and they tell me that they want to know the price for our classes. I tell them what we charge, and we prepare people for very important English exams, plus college entrance exams. And they say to me that they just want a conversation class. They're not really interested in preparing any exam. Therefore, they expect that they're going to pay less money. And I try to explain to them in very simple terms that a conversation class is not psychotherapy. It's not an hour where the teacher tells you about his weekend or listens to you. It's not $5 in a Starbucks. Okay, that's called chat. Conversation is when a professional guides the conversation with a topic such as, in the future, do you think libraries might disappear because we download books? There's vocabulary on the table, there's grammar, maybe the past perfect, the present perfect, and the future perfect. There are three perfects, or the conditionals. And that professor will guide the conversation, making sure you put your hands in the dough and you understand what you're talking about, plus recycling the content from previous classes. It's not psychotherapy. You could do it in a Starbucks, okay, but it's not cheap. In fact, there's a master's degree at Harvard, at Cambridge, and in Madrid, and in Murcia, in conversation in English. It's a specialty. And we live in a world, unfortunately, where most people think that conversation is the easy thing, but I think the word they want to use is chat. Chat for $5, you can get that in a Starbucks. You know, you sit there, you drink your coffee, you have your cake and all of that stuff, and you just talk. If you make a mistake in a chat, the teacher will tell you you've said it wrong, and if you ask why, they'll say, because we'd say it in a different way. You'll make that mistake again and again and again and again. With a professor, you will be told something to help you never make that mistake again. It's a much higher level. So if you're interested in conversation, get ready to pay. Okay, because you're going to have an expert here, and we use conversation to prepare people for very high level exams. And make sure wherever you study, whether it's with my team or another team, you always say to the teacher, I need a control of quality that's external. I'm not going to trust you if I pass, or I don't want to mistake friendship for my improved level of English. You always must tell the teacher, I'm taking a test. It's a 20-minute, $20 conversation exam. You take it in another city. That way you know your teacher's doing a good job. In my school, when someone comes in the door, we always tell them, oh, you don't want to take an exam, you just want to chat? No, it's conversation, and you're going to take an exam, because that's the only way we know if we're doing a good job. I control my teachers by telling them you're preparing everyone who comes in the door for an exam that's over there someplace, and someone else is going to tell me if you're doing a good job. That makes teachers work better, and it helps you make sure your money's not going in the garbage, okay? And this t-shirt, doesn't come easy. It's inglés garantizado, okay? It's not inglés quizás.